How's it going, guys? MrHulthen here. And long time no see with these news update videos, right? To be completely honest though, Mass Effect 4 or 5 news will probably be pretty sparse for some time, as Bioware is working really hard at the next Dragon Age game. But today we at least have something that could prove to be great news for Mass Effect 4 or 5, but before I start rambling off, remember to like the video and subscribe. Oh, and just for your information, I have a cold right now, so if I sound a little bit weird, now you know why. So, some of you may know that Bioware has been hiring lots of people for the next game during the last 12 months or so. I've covered a few job postings and interesting tidbits about the development so far myself, like the news of the very likely possibility that Mass Effect 4 or 5 will be made by using the Unreal 5 engine. But there have been a few positions that Bioware has been trying to fill that's equally important for the next game, maybe arguably even more so. And if I remember correctly, what Michael Gamble and his team have been looking for lately is a writer or several writers that will help craft the story for the next game. Now this may come as a surprise to some of you, considering the amount of speculation that's been going on about the story. Because if they don't have any writers yet, then how could we assume that there's even a story yet? Well, I think it's pretty safe to assume that there is a general idea for what the story is. But in order to craft something truly amazing, Michael and his team needs people that can weave the story together with the gameplay. And well, it looks like the Mass Effect team have found just the perfect member, as Bioware has just hired its newest writer. And this writer is none other than Mary DeMarle. Mary de who? I can hear some of you say. Now, I don't blame you for not knowing who she is, because unfortunately a lot of very talented writers go unnoticed in the gaming world. And Mary is one of those very talented people. But why this could be really great news for Mass Effect is because Mary is known for having been the lead writer for a small little game known as Deus Ex Human Revolution. And then she was the narrative director for the sequel Mankind Divided. Some of you probably reacted just now because there's no doubt in my mind that there are some of you guys in the Nsven squad that are huge fans of Deus Ex. It is a pretty legendary franchise after all. But this isn't the only accolade that Mary brings with her, as she was also the narrative director for the Guardians of the Galaxy game that released last year in 2021. You know, the game that won at the Game Awards for the best narrative?
And the Game Award for Best Narrative goes to Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy!
Oh hell yeah, this is looking good, you guys. But what makes me think that Mary is involved with Mass Effect? Isn't it just possible that she's going to be a part of the Dragon Age Dreadwolf team? Well, yes, it is absolutely possible that she will play some role in the writing department for that game, but first of all, Dragon Age Dreadwolf is just about 1 or 2 years away from release, and Dragon Age Dreadwolf already has a team of writers that have carefully crafted the next chapter of Dragon Age. And then we have the fact that Mary is someone who I would refer to as the big gun, considering she's been in the lead for at least 3 separate games that have been awarded for its narrative. Besides, Dragon Age Dreadwolf already has its lead writer, that being Patrick Weeks, and he has been the lead writer ever since development started. And then also I just have to mention the distinct similarity between Deus Ex, Guardians of the Galaxy, and Mass Effect. This, of course, being that they're all science fiction games. So yeah, I definitely think that Mary is going to be involved with the next Mass Effect. And considering how well she's known in the gaming world, I really do hope that she's the lead writer, because man does she know how to write a good story. Another positive aspect to this is that she understands the relationship between the writing, aka the narrative, and the gameplay. And according to her own words, with her understanding the game that's getting made, she in turn can use her writing to amplify the gameplay, which in turn can help develop the story. And she also says that as long as you know what it is you're making, success comes down to communication between the two aspects of a game, that being the aforementioned narration and gameplay. Now, of course, this might just sound like fluff to you guys, but even as a novice writer myself, I can definitely see what she's saying here. Take me for example. Now this is gonna sound like I'm bragging, but I feel like I understand Mass Effect to its core. And because of this, it's also easier for me to make videos about it than anything else. And because of that, I can get more creative with anything that has to do with Mass Effect than I can with, say, Dragon Age. Now jumping back to Mary, if we were to look at more similarities between Deus Ex, Guardians of the Galaxy, and Mass Effect, all these games have some great dialogue and characters, and there's even dialogue wheels in all 3 games. And it wouldn't surprise me if Mary is actually a longtime fan of Mass Effect. But hey, now I'm just putting words in her mouth, so I'm just gonna refrain from doing that. Anyway, I just wanted to share this tiny bit of news with you guys, and I'd really love to know what you guys think of this. So leave those thoughts down below. Oh, and for all of you guys who requested it, the Galaxy Map theme cover that I had made is now on Spotify. So follow the link below and go listen to it there. And put it on your playlist. And like the song. And as always, thank you to all my Sven Squad members for supporting the channel. Now have a great day. MrHulthen, signing out.